Well, there's been a backlash since Elon Musk struck a deal this week to buy Twitter. Twitter employees were so distressed about the idea of him buying Twitter that it ruined their mental health day that they took earlier this month. And the media has been in overdrive about the billionaire's takeover, up in arms about it, all because Musk has promised transparency. He's promised free speech and has promised to make the algorithm that controls what information, what news articles, what tweets are shared and what is censored or shadow banned. He's promised to make this transparent. Now, the left, media and the Democrats are up in arms because Elon Musk is also promising to make Twitter politically neutral. As he says here in his own tweet, he said, for Twitter to deserve public trust, it must be politically neutral, which effectively means upsetting the far right and the far left equally. Democrat Adam Schiff said, while Elon Musk makes a great car and rocket, he said, I'm concerned his personal views will stop the fight against disinformation on social media. He says the problem on Twitter hasn't been too much content moderation, it's been too much hate. Elon Musk has rightly responded to all of this criticism by saying, and here's another tweet from him, the extreme antibody reaction from those who fear free speech says it all. This anger seems to have been behind a move by US President Joe Biden to announce a disinformation board to crack down on disinformation.
The objective of the board is to prevent disinformation and misinformation from traveling around the country in a range of communities.
This has rightly been compared to the Ministry for Truth that Hitler, Stalin and other dictators had. It completely ignores the reality of the true nature of the disinformation we've seen in recent years. The topics that the tech giants and the Democrats claimed were disinformation were actually accurate and factual, and they themselves were the ones responsible for disinformation. There's been no apology for censoring articles, accurate articles, about the possibility of a Wuhan laboratory leak being responsible for the pandemic. No apology for censoring the New York Post over its accurate reports on Hunter Biden's emails. And no apology for the World Health Organization advising against travel restrictions when the pandemic started, something that saved tens of thousands of lives in Australia. The only element of disinformation we've seen in these cases were from the fake social media fact checkers, the tech giants and the left-wing media. Elon Musk has admitted, he said that Twitter was wrong to censor the New York Post, and Jack Dorsey, the co-founder of Twitter, has agreed with him just this week. A disinformation board is very dangerous territory for any government. The single most concerning thing that we all face as a society is having our freedom of speech blocked, is having the freedom to discuss ideas eroded, the freedom for journalists to independently investigate and report on topics and bring that information to the public, accurate information.